All right, it's 7 p.m. It's my first day on a dry fast, so no food, no water. So far, so good. I guess 6 months ago when I did this, it was no big deal until day 3 or 4. And today I had a little bit of a hunger pang, maybe at around 2 or 3 o'clock. But other than that, I've been fine. And then right now I'm just tired from sitting at the computer all day and just working. I need a break. It's going to be quite a challenge over the next few days, I'll tell you that, because I have a lot of work, and it means I'm just going to be sitting at the desk all day, and I'm already still feeling stir crazy even after just one day. So I can't imagine what this is going to be like when my body's going crazy from the dry fast exhaustion. Okay, that's all for today. All right, it's day 2 of the dry fast. This is the middle of the day. It's about quarter to 12 right now. So no food, no water. It's amazing. I weighed myself on the scale. I'm literally 5 pounds down in one day. It's all water weight, of course, but it's still crazy how much water my body is retaining. I have to admit, I am a little bit, I don't know what the word is, like a little bit dry in my throat. I'm having a hard time just speaking out loud. It's funny because I'm not the only one who said this, but if you look at other people who fast, it just feels like time slows down when you don't eat or drink. It just time really feels like it slows down. So that's what I feel today. I've been working for a few hours on the computer, and I think I just need to go for a walk or a drive or something. Just take a little break, clear my mind. It's not going to make time go any faster. But yeah, at least I'll be able to clear my head. I'm okay. I feel good. I do feel a little bit, like just a little bit, the fatigue that I remember from last time I did this. It's a strange fatigue. It's not like, oh, I'm tired, I need to take a nap. It's more like in my bones. It doesn't feel like the kind of fatigue that laying down and resting can solve. All right, that's all for now. Day 3. It's exactly 8 p.m. I'm bored. I'm really bored. I gotta say, yes, my body feels a little uncomfortable. I'm nowhere near as fatigued as I was when I did this last year. But the hardest part of this is not the physical part, it's the mental part. For sure, it's the mental part completely. It's really true that it feels like time is moving slower. I feel like I've had 2 days worth of time pass and it's only 8 o'clock. It's like your whole body just focuses on this one thing that you could satisfy if you just went to the kitchen. And that kind of willpower, I guess, is draining. I don't know if that's it. I don't even know because I don't really I'm not hungry. I had like 1 or 2 hunger pangs today and they were kind of no big deal. It's more like there's something missing in my body. It's not bad though. It's kind of a strange, it's an unfamiliar type of fatigue is really what it is. And I feel like my mind is just focused on it intently throughout the day. Even when I'm doing other things, I'm on the computer. Something about it, something about this is making time move very slowly. Feel like it's passing very slowly. I'm very aware of every hour that passes by. I can't lose myself in the work or in a movie or whatever. I can't. Anyway, it's the end of day 3. I guess I'm just reporting how I feel, and I feel fine. But like I said, it's a mental game. It's not a physical game. It's the physical difficulty is low, the mental difficulty is high. And it's all about patience. It's all about managing the way time feels. Anyway, this is day 4. And last night was the worst night I've had in a long time. I'm prone to insomnia and sleeping difficulties as it is. And for some reason, this whole fasting nonsense makes me even more susceptible to insomnia. And last night, I couldn't fall asleep, and I was in bed all night, tossing and turning. But as soon as I got in bed, I just couldn't fall asleep. And the reason I got out of bed this morning is because the sun came up, and I still hadn't slept yet. And I had to put a piece of paper over the window so I could keep the sun out and try to fall asleep. I don't know what time it was. The point is, this diet seems to enhance insomnia and sleeping problems. And last night was one of the worst I've ever had, ever. And I feel really bad today, pretty physically bad. But, I'm not the only one who mentioned sleeping difficulties while fasting. And from what I've read online, I don't know if this is true, I just read it somewhere online. The theory was that your body needs energy for digestion. And when you're not eating, you're not digesting anything. So your body doesn't need to rest so that whatever energy you have can go to tissue repair. And that's one of the main benefits of healing. But since you don't need to shut down the rest of your body, you just need less sleep, supposedly. So I don't know. Is that true? I don't know. Oh, my throat is getting real dry, by the way. And yes, it is becoming difficult to talk, which is something I remember from last time I did this last year. Day 4, it's all starting to hit me. It's all starting to hit me here, day 4. For the first time on day 4, I feel like it's going to be difficult to go through. And not even because of I'm not hungry at all. Not a single hunger pang, nothing. Just the malaise. And now it's a familiar malaise of not having slept well with this weird unfamiliar malaise. So there's something familiar mixed with something unfamiliar. I said it's sleepy with something else, like a fasting malaise, which is a weird feeling that I'm not used to feeling. Strange is the right word. It's a strange feeling mixed with super sleepiness, super fatigue from not sleeping last night. I'm taking a walk. I gotta tell you, I feel a lot better. A lot better. I think part of the problem is being trapped in that house all day, being trapped in that one room. You know, it's convenient working from home, but it's also sometimes feels like a prison. Right now, it's just cold enough to wake me up and make me feel better. When you're on the fasts, you're prone to, bouts of sudden fatigue, and you might collapse and your knees give out and stuff like that. Has not been the case for me at all. The idea that you feel fine and then 1 minute you're on the floor. That is, I guess, that kind of scary, but I'm just not scared. I don't feel like that's an issue. Even if I did fall down, whoop freaking pee. What's gonna happen? I'll just wake up on the sidewalk and walk myself back to the It's winter. And it's a nice brisk day. It's really, man, it really went a long way to snap me out of that insomnia haze that I was in this morning. So yes, I do feel better. Even, you know what? I don't even feel the malaise from the fast anymore. I'm kind of okay. Day 5. So it's the morning of day 5. Even though this is supposed to be my last day, I have to say I feel physically better today than I felt all the other days, despite having a really small amount of sleep. I feel really good. I feel actually really good. Like I want to go take a walk. I don't want to sit in front of the chair all day. I feel active. I feel like I should be active. My body's craving activity, motion, although I don't have that luxury today. So yeah, I made it to day 5 and I feel really good. Notice I'm still wearing the same clothes 5 days in a row. I really want a shower, but I'm not going to do it. I've been avoiding water contact almost completely. I washed my hands twice and I rinsed my mouth out and spit it out with water and once with Listerine. I did that like 3 or 4 times. And I gave myself a present today. I brushed my teeth for the first time in 4 or 5 days. Just because, man, the mouth taste starts to become, it's not just that you have bad breath, it's that there's feels like there's a film. Feels like there's a weird film on your tongue, on your teeth, on everything. It's like, it was a gross feeling. So I just brushed, and I brushed my tongue, and I brushed the roof of my mouth and my gut and everything, and I feel so much better. And I know I'm going to feel great when I finally take a shower. But honestly, I feel so good today that I think I'm going to go another day, and I'm going to keep going until I feel bad, basically, which means no shower. Thank God I don't have to deal with people. I haven't shaved either, a couple days, 5 days. Since I work from home, I have the luxury of just dressing like a bum. And right now, I got to tell you, if I feel this good all day, man, I can keep this up forever. This is a great feeling. That weird malaise is gone and is replaced with something, I don't know what. It's like a second wind of energy, like a runner's high of like a base level energy. And I mean, I'm peeing 2 or 3 times a day without drinking water. And I know that I know that fat leaves your body in two ways, through carbon dioxide in your breath and in your sweat. And the second way is it leaves your body in the form of piss. And so I know one of the points of dry fasting is your body generates what's called metabolic water, which is basically your body will break down fat to generate pure water to run its systems, and that's called metabolic water. And I think I'm at day 5, and my body has adapted to fat burning, to drawing calories and energy from my own fat reserves. And I've been weighing myself every day, and it's true. You lose more than 1 pound. I've been losing more than 1 pound a day, and I'm down a full inch on my waist already. My goal really isn't fat loss, although it is. It's like my number 2 goal is fat loss. My number 1 goal is to get into the state of autophagy, which I think I'm in right now. I think I'm in autophagy. I mean, how could I not be, right? Day 5 with no food, no water. I think literally my brain is coming back online. Like yesterday, my brain was offline until I took that walk out in the cold. But even then, when I came back for the rest of the day, it was so. Oh my God, when I got in bed that night, I was in a haze, and every time I shut my eyes, I couldn't drift off, just up all night, brutal. But today, I woke up late, of course, but I woke up, God, I feel so good. I want to go take a walk. Okay, I think that's all for now. I think today is day 6, and once again, I'm feeling really good, physically amazing, but I had a horrible night's sleep last night. Literally it was 4 a.m., 4 or 5 a.m. that I went to bed last night. Brutal, absolutely brutal. The point is, I really want to keep my sleep on track. I love the fasting. I love the way my body feels. I love that now that I've made it over the hump, my brain fog is gone, like completely gone, which is amazing. That right there. What I'm going through right now is the only symptom of the dry fast that I find difficult to tolerate. So my body is not malaised anymore. I'm feeling great. Like literally, I'm going to go to the gym today. After work, I feel so good. For some reason, this dry, parched mouth feeling, I can't ignore it no matter what. It's sort of, yesterday and the day before, it sort of came and went, and today it's pretty persistent. I was suffering on day 4 last year. This year I'm on day 6, and I'm like, man, I feel like I could do this all. If it weren't for this feeling here in my mouth, I could probably do this for a long time. If it wasn't for, like, it's two things. This feeling in my mouth, I have to stop every like 5 or 10 minutes and just deal with my throat. It's not uncomfortable. It feels like there's something wrong. It feels like there's a problem. And number 2 is, and most significantly, being unable to sleep. Just losing my sleep, breaking my sleep cycle, my circadian rhythm. Disrupting that is just unacceptable. And if I can't keep the sleep under control, then I don't want to keep doing the fast. I work from home, so it's one thing to be uncomfortable in my throat and mouth while I'm working at the computer in a room by myself. But if I can't wake up on time, if I can't have a normal work day, that's a problem. That's something that I just can't deal with, and that's worth breaking the fast. I mean, come on, it's been 6 days already. It's 5:30 on day 6, and I decided I'm going to break my fast with my favorite coconut water. It's carbs, no protein, no fat. So it's basically sugar. It's basically sugar water. So I'm going to put sugar in my system. So I'm going to start digestion. It's 5:30. It's going to be the first thing I digested in 6 days, maybe a week. Let's see what this. I'm really excited for this. So let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Oh, my God. This is amazing. This is the best thing I've ever drank in my life. Nectar of the gods. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll probably be hungry in about an hour or so or two, whatever. I'm probably gonna do a thing where I'll eat late at night tonight. So that's it. I broke my broke my fast, and if I feel any strange or different after I eat, I'll film it again. So it's just after I drank that coconut water, which was the best coconut water I've ever had in my life. And what I did off camera is I had a whole pack of blueberries. So I had sugar and sugar basically. And now it's about what, 15, 20 minutes later? Maybe 20 minutes later, and I feel completely different. I am cold. Before I was hot. It's snowing, it's winter, and it's like 30 degrees outside. And I've been going out every day with my like a t-shirt with my jacket open, like with the wind blowing in my face, and it feels so refreshing. And I've been needing it. And now I'm freezing and I'm bundling up just from one bottle of coconut water and one pack of blueberries. I do feel different. I definitely feel different, and it's different in a way that I really do believe I will sleep no problem tonight. The other weird thing is my brain switched almost immediately. I came upstairs and I sat down in my workstation, and I found I was able to stay calm and low energy and concentrate. But the downside is I do have a little bit more brain fog. This morning I was crystal clear, but I had so much energy that I couldn't sit still and focus on a single task. So yeah, the mental clarity went down, but my ability to focus on a single task went up. To sit down at the workstation and do work is easier now after I've eaten than it was when I was fasted. I took a walk for about an hour just because I needed to get out. I needed to walk. I've been feeling like my body just needs to do things. Today I went to the gym. I did one set of every muscle in the body, and I can tell that I'm going to sleep tonight. I can tell. But just to guarantee 100% to drive it home, to make sure that there's no no chances, I'm definitely going to eat 1,000 calories of beef at 10 p.m. And ideally by 11 p.m. I'll be conked out completely. The positives of the fasting are an unbelievable amount of energy. And I know that that's contrary to what everybody on the internet has been saying. They're lethargic, they're tired, they're exhausted, they can't go on. I had the exact opposite reaction. The exact opposite reaction. Where literally I had so much energy I couldn't sit still. My brain was firing neurons like crazy. I couldn't finish one thought before the next thought came up. I had to get out and walk. And when I was walking, I could think clearly. When I was moving my body, I could think clearly. I had energy and I couldn't sit still. But it took 4 days to get there. The first 3 or 4 days were brutal, brutal. It switched. It switched. Day four, I think, was the turning point. And day five, I just realized I feel amazing. I just felt so good. I did an extra day. And in my case, I felt good, so good. I felt better than I have felt in a long time. I don't remember ever feeling as good as I felt yesterday and today. Day 5 and 6 were just epic, just epic days, epic, epic. If I could feel that good with my brain able to sit at the workstation and work all day, holy crap, I would never stop this. It's the best feeling ever. All right. If anything else comes up, I'll film it. All right, it's late at night, 7:30. Not that late. I decided I'm just listen to my body. My body was craving eggs, so I'm eating eggs. Oh, it's so good. I just got out of the shower. Today would have been day 7 if I hadn't eaten yesterday. So I was right about eating for sleep. I had a lot of calories, probably close to 2,000 calories. By the way, if you're curious, you saw me drink coconut water and eggs. You saw I think I did that on camera, but I also had a huge amount of blueberries and about 1,000 calories of grass-fed beef. Um, and I just couldn't wait till 10 p.m. to do it. I ate all that stuff around between 8 and 9 p.m. So I didn't go to sleep at midnight like I wanted to. I went to sleep just after, like maybe 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., which is fine because I woke up naturally, very, very close to my normal time, which is awesome, which is what I wanted, right? So definitely there's a relationship for me, 100%. There is definitely a relationship between fasting and sleeping. It's definitely a relationship, 100%. I lived it. This is the second time I've done this, and both times it fucked with my sleep. So for me, that's a 100%. Now the other thing is, on day 6, I was not in ketosis. I have keto sticks, and I peed on the keto stick, and it did not change color. I didn't even get trace. Last year when I did this, by day 4, the strips were like black. They were black. It was so dark. I had so many ketones. This year, nothing. But I will say last year, I guess I must have spent enough time conditioning my body that I didn't do this time. Admittedly, I did not do that this time. So 6 days may not be long enough for me to get into ketosis. I think I do know what the answer is, because back then I was low carb all the time. All the time. But this time, I've been eating sugar every single day. Blueberries, papaya, chocolate, and ice cream. But the amazing thing is that I didn't have any fat adaptation problems. I just had the low energy for 3 days, and then on day 4, I felt so much better. So if I'm going to do this again in the future, I'm going to lead up to it with a really low carb. So my primary goal is health and well-being and resetting my problems and breaking my cravings, and it did. It totally broke my cravings. Although I got to admit, that coconut water was so good. First food that touched my lips in 6.5 days. Oh my God, that was my God, that was good.